Alright, let's try this again. Power died on me the last damn time. Alright. Welcome to a new episode of Psycho's Platters. That's right. This one is a contest video like I said it would be, but it's not the 500 subs contest. That's right, I decided. It's kind of funny, I just recently subbed to a new YouTube channel, for me anyway, Jeff Kempin. And he's doing a 100 sub contest, and it's called Crazy 8s contest, where basically he wants you to go off and basically vinyl or cassette or CD or whatever, pick 8 musical media, and those musical media had to have been released with a year that ended in the number 8. So in my mentality, 58, 68, 78, 88, you get the drift. So, I managed to pick up 8 vinyl. I could have mixed this all up if I wanted to, but I wanted to stick with vinyl. So 8 vinyl albums for the Crazy 8 contest, Jeff. Hopefully you enjoy this. Subscribe to his channel, along with mine too, please. 500 sub contest for me is coming very, very soon. Starting off with album number 1 of the Crazy 8 contest from 1968. Moby Grapes, Wow. That's right, Moby Grapes, Wow, which was their second LP. Shortly after this LP was done, Skip Spence would end up departing and making his solo album, Or. This is the front, this is the back. You know what, I actually appreciate this album just as much as I love that first album that they did, which I own that too, with the uncensored cover too. But you know, cuts off of here: Murder in My Heart for the Judge, Bitter Wind, Place and the Time, Miller's Blues is cool. Just like Gene Autry, a Foxtrot is actually a trick track. It was yeah, 78 RPM. You gotta listen to it in 78 RPM. I don't have a 78 speed on here. I would have listened to it. But so number 1, Wow, from Moby Grape. Number 2. From 1968, February, I had to throw a Chicago connection on all this. The American Breed, Bend Me, Shape Me on Acta, which was a DOT subsidiary. This is the front, this is the back. I mentioned before that this band was from Cicero, Illinois, and Bend Me, Shape Me was the big hit off of this one. But Green Light, Mind Rocker, and a few other ones are really cool on here. I'll show you the label on this really quick. But this one here, not minty, but you could tell there's very few scratches to affect play on this. They didn't put out too many albums, but I've got this one and one other one for the American Breed, album number 2. Now, shifting gears from 68 to 78, the Rolling Stones' Some Girls, that's right. Here's the front, here's the back. Of course, for me, Miss You, When the Whip Comes Down, Faraway Eyes, Beast of Burden, and Shattered are the ones I really like off of here. This, unfortunately, is the second version of the cover. It says on here, Pardon Our Dust, the cover under construction, if you were to pull this out. Of course, it's on Rolling Stones Records. The first version of the cover had famous women celebrities like Lucille Ball and a couple other ones, and of course they threatened a lawsuit. So they had to yank the first version of the cover out and then replaced it with this. But from 1978, Rolling Stones, Some Girls. This one here, it's a little bit off left field, but I've always been a fan of this band. Uriah Heep's Fallen Angel, that's right, from 1978 on Chrysalis. You pretty much have the essence of your mid-70s Uriah. The only difference is that you've got John Lawton is on vocals instead of David Byron, who was gone, if I remember correctly, by 75, 76. And so this is an excellent album, out of all honesty. Here's the front, here's the back of it. Pretty much I like on here One More Night, Fallen Angel, Fallen in Love, Love or Nothing, stuff like that. But this would pretty much be an excellent. I love Heep. I do. I like the late '60s output too. About maybe this album. I think after this album, to me, they slightly slipped a little bit before they ended up going to Abominagog, which I don't really like that cover very much. It kind of creeps me out. But they had an excellent song off of their Way That It Is. I was going to throw a Monkeys connection in here, but I cannot get to my albums for Monkeys. So instead, we're going to go Kiss, that's right. From 1978, Kiss's double platinum. Yes, kind of shiny. Very shiny. But you know what? For me, I remember getting this. I was like 11 years old and ended up buying this. Between you and me, I could give two craps about Strutter 78. To me, I thought that was kind of annoying. But I do have to show you what I've got in here. Let's see. Let me show you one of the albums, maybe. Nah, they're kind of stuck in there. But I will show you what I got with this, though. I think. Right? I know I have a right. Alright. You know what? This thing's being ornery to me. What I was going to show you, maybe it's in my other copy, I happen to have the record award, is what I'm getting at. I happen to have that. But this is totally awesome. Like I said, nice double album. This was a good stopgap between Love Gun and Dynasty. So, like I said, happy to have the double platinum in the collection from 78. Now, we jump to the 88s. I've got 3 last albums here from 88. How about Robert Plant's Now and Zen from 88? That's right. You know what? Plant, his 80s work was really good. I really liked the first couple albums. This one here, Heaven Knows, is on here. Jimmy Page guests on guitar on that. Ship of Fools, I love that one too. Dance on My Own, Tall Cool One, which of course they sample little Zeppelin tracks in here on that as well. Let's see if I can show you. Really clean on the Esperanza label, which was Atlantic subsidiary. So Now in Zen is album number 6 in my Crazy 8s. Got 2 left, kids. Got 2 left for this. So, next. Here comes my bad impression of Claus Main. We are the Scorpions! I know that was horrible. But it is Savage Amusement from 88. This is the front. This is the back. This is a Record Club issue, too, by the way. So, it's, oh, lovely. It says here, contents made in Canada. Yes, I guess the U.S. wasn't doing this anymore. But basically, though, I love this album. Don't Stop at the Top, Rhythm of Love. Media Overkill is one of my favorites off of here. But those couple and a few other ones is actually excellent. If I remember correctly, what is it? When's It Change? When's It Change? No, Crazy World. It was called Crazy World in 90, if I remember correctly. It was actually the last decent Scorps album for a while, because I've heard some of the stuff on Atlantic that they did in the 90s, and ew, it's spotty. It's very spotty. But the Mercury stuff, excellent. So, Savage Amusement, album number 7. And finally, this one may be a head scratcher for some of you, but I was actually very happy to find this thing. We're talking, I found this for $1 a few years back from 1988. Blue Oyster Cult's Imaginos. Yes, originally this project started, I'm told, in 84. Albert Bouchard, who was of course the drummer for Blue Oyster Cult for, in essence, almost the first 10 years. Fire of Unknown Origin was the last full album that he was on. I think he was on at least part of Extraterrestrial Live. But Fire of Unknown Origin was the last thing he was on. And then comes this in 88. It's kind of funny. It's a long story to this, so I'm not going to tell you all of it. But go wiki it and look on the Blue Oyster Cult website. They kind of explain a little bit more about this. But what I do want to tell you is, like I said, you have your classic BOC lineup. But there's tons of guest stars, too. Kenny Aronson on bass. Oh, boy. I don't know if I can read this. I know that that Aldo Nova is on here too, and then there's some future members in the Blue Oyster Cult story, like John Rogers and Tommy. I cannot pronounce his name, but I'm very happy to have this in the collection too. This was originally supposed to have been a trilogy, I'm told, for Albert, but this is the only one that ever got squeaked out of this. Basically, though, astronomy, I'm the one you warned me of. Just some very cool stuff here, honestly. Sandy Perlman produced this too. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a lot more people on here guesting. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Aldo Nova, like I said. Satriani's on here too, for the Guitar Orchestra of the State of Imaginos. So Satch is on here, Aldo Nova's on here, Robbie Krieger from The Doors is on here. So very, very cool. I'm really kind of happy, like I said, that I got this. I spun it once and I enjoyed it. You can never have enough classic BOC in my opinion. So that, I hope, was let you guys enjoy the video on this. Sorry, I'm a little out of it here. But Jeff, I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope the rest of you guys enjoy this video too. The next video, I swear, will be the 500 subs video, but that might be at least a week. I gotta take care of some things. So you all take care. God bless. Rock on, and I'll see you next time.